At sunrise, Berlin begins its restless day. The Spree River shimmers under bridges. Cyclists weave past government buildings, and the Fernsehturm Tower casts its long shadow. Cafes hum with the hiss of coffee machines, and ivy climbs brick courtyards that have seen emperors, wars, division, and reunification. Germany is like this, always layered, always surprising. Every cathedral spire, forest path, and cobblestone street hides a story that shaped Europe. The roots go far deeper than modern borders. The Romans tried to tame these lands, but met disaster in 9 CE at the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest, when Germanic tribes ambushed 3 legions. To the empire it was humiliation, to the tribes, it was proof that their forests would not bend. That defiance still lingers in Germany's soul, proud, stubborn, shaped by oak trees and rivers as much as by kings. Through the Middle Ages, Germany was a patchwork of duchies and free cities under the Holy Roman Empire. Nuremberg bustled with merchants, Elbeck grew rich as part of the Hanseatic League, and Cologne raised its cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece that took 6 centuries to complete. Castles crowned hilltops across the land. Some, like Wartburg, became centers of reform. Others, like Neuschwanstein, built later by Mad King Ludwig II, were dreams of stone more than fortresses. Secrets hide in them, still tunnels, vast wine cellars, alchemy chambers. In the 16th century, Martin Luther nailed his 95 Theses to the church door in Wittenberg, launching the Protestant Reformation. His ideas spread thanks to the printing press, invented by Gutenberg in Mainz. Suddenly, Germany was not just land and trade routes, but the birthplace of revolutions in faith and thought. The Reformation shattered unity, but it also planted a culture of questioning that still defines the nation. By the 18th and 19th centuries, Germany was producing giants of thought and music: Goethe, Schiller, Kant, Beethoven, Wagner. Their ideas and art reshaped not only Germany, but the entire world. Yet politically, Germany was still fragmented until Otto von Bismarck engineered unification in 1871. A new empire rose, industrialized, and projected ambition far beyond its borders. The 20th century brought brilliance and disaster. The Weimar Republic after World War gave birth to dazzling creativity, Berlin's cabarets, Bauhaus design, films like Metropolis. But it also carried the instability that allowed Nazism to rise. The Holocaust and World War II remain Germany's darkest chapters, and the ruins of concentration camps stand today as stark reminders. In Berlin, the field of Grey Stele at the memorial to the murdered Jews of Europe forces every visitor into uneasy silence. Unlike some nations, Germany does not hide from its past, it confronts it directly, a national act of honesty. After 1945, the country split. West Germany rebuilt into an economic miracle. East Germany lived under communist rule, walled off by concrete and barbed wire. The Berlin Wall, erected in 1961, divided families for nearly 3 decades. Its fall in 1989 was one of the most astonishing moments in modern history. It came not by war, but by protest and people's pressure. Today, the East Side Gallery, miles of wall covered in murals, remains one of Berlin's most powerful open-air museums. Modern Germany is alive with contrasts. Berlin is Europe's creative capital, where art spills across walls and techno beats pulse until dawn. Munich, wealthy and traditional, offers Oktoberfest and grand beer halls. Hamburg, a port city, mixes maritime grit with futuristic architecture like the Elbphilharmonie. Dresden, rebuilt after near-total destruction, now gleams with Baroque beauty. And Cologne, its twin-spired cathedral rising above the Rhine, balances deep tradition with youthful energy. Beyond the cities lies nature and legend. The Black Forest, dark and dense, inspired the brothers Grimm. Here, tales of witches and wolves were born. The Bavarian Alps rise with snowy peaks, framing castles like Neuschwanstein against the sky. The Rhine River glides through valleys dotted with castles and vineyards, while the Lorelei Rock carries the story of a siren who lured sailors to ruin. The Moselle Valley winds so steep that vines cling to slopes at impossible angles. In the north, the Wadden Sea offers a miracle. At low tide, You can walk across the seabed from island to island. Germany hides secrets in plain sight. In Rothenburg ob der Tauber, medieval walls still encircle a town seemingly untouched by time. And in Varzea, like cave dwellings? Not Georgia yet, Germany too has underground worlds, beer cellars, salt mines, even a museum in a former Nazi rocket facility at Peenum ND, where the V2 was tested. Culturally, Germany is a feast. Its Weihnachtsmarkt Christmas markets turn squares into wonderlands of lights, mulled wine, and gingerbread. Food varies by region. Bavaria's sausages and pretzels, Swabian Spitzelnoodles, Rhineland's Sauerbraten, the North's herring dishes. Beer is brewed under the Reinheitsgebot purity law of 1516, one of the oldest food regulations in the world. Yet wine too shines, especially Riesling from the Moselle and Rhine Valleys, crisp, delicate, and among the world's best. Oktoberfest draws millions, but smaller village festivals feel even more authentic, where brass bands play and steins clink under oak trees. Music pulses through Germany's identity, from Bach's organ works to Beethoven's symphonies, Wagner's operas to today's electronic beats in Berlin clubs. Music is not decoration, it is life. The Bayreuth Festival celebrates Wagner in the theater he designed himself. Meanwhile, Berlin's Berghain nightclub is so famed it's considered a temple of modern electronic music. Few countries move so seamlessly from medieval choirs to world-class DJs. There are curiosities too. In Bremen, a statue honors the town musicians, a donkey, dog, cat, and rooster from Grimm's tales. In Leipzig, you can still hear Bach's music in the very church he once served. In Stuttgart, the Porsche and Mercedes-Benz museums celebrate German engineering, while renewable energy parks showcase the country's green future. And though remembered uneasily, Germany also produced Joseph Stalin's rival. Hitler himself was Austrian, but Germany carried his legacy, now confronted with clear-eyed remembrance. Perhaps the greatest surprise is how Germany holds its contradictions together. It is a nation of order and precision, but also wild creativity, a land of heavy history, yet also joy seen in the laughter of Oktoberfest, the glow of Christmas markets, and the calm of walking trails in the Bavarian Alps. It has rebuilt from devastation into one of the world's most stable democracies, yet never forgets the lessons of its past. As night falls in Berlin, the Brandenburg Gate glows gold, once a symbol of division, now of unity. Boats glide down the Rhine, castles lit like lanterns. In villages, families raise glasses of Riesling and toast Prost, while children run across cobblestone squares. In forests, Ulster, and in churches, choirs rehearse. Germany is not just efficiency, not just history, it is endurance, imagination, and reinvention. A land where fairy tales, philosophy, and innovation meet.